Funny. See the woman in front wearing that kind of beige coat. When Pam came home today, she had on the same color beige coat. And I'm like, wow. Well, I have not seen any woman since I've been coming out here wearing a beige coat like that until Pam came home with a beige coat. Get to the bus stop, and there she is wearing the same color beige coat. And as I'm coming off the bus, she gets up, she got from the back, staring me in my face again. All right. So I want you guys how to use what is called the power of association. Right. The fact that Pam had on the same beige coat, she's wearing the same beige coat, and then she's staring me all up in my face. All right, staring at me all up in my face like I know her. Kind of like that. The Spanish woman that was the Hispanic woman. The Hispanic woman, the Latin woman, I should say, Latinx woman that came up and again staring at my face. So this is what they continue to engage in. Like I said, it's a game, because they make it into a game, and this is how they create this adversarial personality within an individual. And again, it's not your personality, but they have created to where it becomes part of your personality, right? So understand that how they can change your personality just by putting you in these programs, particularly these psychological coercive persuasion programs, in order to change your personality. And it's not for the better, but for the worse. Okay. Remember, this is about deception, lies, and the cover-up of non-consensual human experimentation. And again, my story will never change because I know exactly what it is. I've done too much research for them to try to, get me to believe in, aliens, stuff like this, and the religious supernatural BS. All right. Oh, I hear the fire trucks. You hear that siren? That siren, but that horn. That was a fire truck. Okay. So let's see if they come out. Oh, see it turning right there. That's right. It's a block away, and the next block over, you see it's turning right there. So yeah. All right. So this is again what they engage in. Now look at what is he doing? So the guy on the scooter, again, the scooter brigade. So he's parked up on right beside that parked car, and then remember he's turning now, so he should be in the lane to make that turn. What lane is that? This way, on the left lane. He should be in the left lane, right? But instead he goes all over to the right lane, right in front of that, right on the side of that parked van right there, then to have to turn all the way up there. So like I said, when they do strange stuff like that, you notice it, because again, as a TI, when you study this stuff, you become very observant, you become very self-aware of what it is that they do, and so you get to understand what it is that is going on. Now, the reason why that truck made the fire truck, use this horn, they didn't use the siren, just the horn, because again, it has to do with the colors of the light. So as soon as the light was green, I heard the horn. That's when I started recording. I looked and I showed you guys. Then the light changed from yellow to red. So again, I got on the bus, right? I got on the bus, and the bus driver, after I paid my fare to get on there, he tells me that there's no more transfers. Now, why do you think that is? Now, I got another woman again with the same exact coat, right? That beige coat. She's going into that restaurant right there. All right. So this must be a color they use. Pam was wearing it. The woman on the bus is wearing it. Now she's wearing it. And again, they use the power of association. So what is it that they're conveying? What is it that they're trying to convey? Right? Again, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Here she comes out again. You see her right here. Okay. Almost the same coat. So I guess this must be the the color of the day for them to wear these type of beige coat now. And again, talk about how they plan these things is planned. All right. So anyway, like I said, so earlier on when I went by Pam, I talked about how the bus driver missed the stop. He bypassed the stop that I was supposed to stop at and go to the next block, again, going to where my bank is, right? Or at least, I bank at Chase, right? So again, with disability and stuff like that, and these type of tactics they were engaging. And again, trying to manipulate me and trying to coerce me into staying over by Pam so she can go out and do this and that while she goes do what she wants to do, and they want me to be subservient to her. That will never happen. Like I said, you will have to take away my disability and do whatever you can to, they have already sabotaged me since I was younger anyway, so it makes no difference, right? So that will never happen. I will never, ever, okay? So if you think you can threaten me, you can try to coerce me, no, it's not gonna work, all right? So yeah. So now they engage in it. So now they are same color, guy on the moped, same color jacket, right? Not the scene wearing the coat, but again, understand how they use the same color, right? How they try to use Pam. Again, this is Neuro-Linguistic Programming, right? Pam came in wearing the color. Now she comes out with the same color jacket. Neuro-Linguistic Programming, conditioning your subconscious, and also using the power of association in order to create anchors and triggers. So right now, that color is supposed to be the trigger for Pam, right? Because again, she's the only person I saw today that came in the house with that color jacket, and now you start to see multiple women, and including the dude on the scooter brigade, wearing that same beige color, right? So again, I want you to understand that, right? This is called Neuro-Linguistic Programming with the creation of anchors and triggers. So that color is supposed to be a trigger for her, but it's just a color, right? But I understand the process and what it is that they're doing. So when I look at that color, I'm not thinking about her, okay? But I understand what they do and how they do it, okay? So yeah, again, trying to get away and having to keep me under surveillance. They're trying to get away with what they've done, trying to constantly keep me under surveillance. So they'll lie and they'll use her and they'll give up, just like they try to do with me, try to offer me money to be silent about being microchipped, and since I blew the whistle, they have been, attacking me fiercely daily. But like I said, I've learned, observe, research, and so, whatever it is they're trying to do, sorry. All right? In the traffic division though, the New York Predator Department Traffic Division. And just to show you something, Pam, I talk about her parents living in Texas. See the car across the street? Exact same color, but Texas license plate, right? So again, I guess from time to time they'll send me this subliminal message about, she's going to move to Texas. Right? I was like, I don't care if she moved to Texas, as long as we make an arrangement where I can see my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's fine with me. Okay? If it's going to be a better situation for my kids, look at this. Right? That I'm all for, but I know it's not going to be a better situation for my kids, because unless she gets therapy and change her mindset, then yeah. And that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen without therapy. And I've been trying to convince her to go to therapy for years now, to deal with the issues that she's had. And like I tell my son, I said, if you ever meet a woman who have issues, psychological issues, unless she's in therapy or unless she's going to therapy, do not get involved with her, particularly not in a relationship level, right? Do not get involved with her, particularly if she's, and men too, for women too, I tell them too, if you are talking to a man and he tells you, listen, then you need to understand what it is that he's going through, and you're either going to be supportive. If you're not going to be supportive, then don't get involved with, don't get involved. Again, yeah, man, make a U-turn and run up on the damn sidewalk. I tell you, yeah, right? Do not get involved, because when people are going through serious psychological issues, they don't fully understand what it is that they're going through. And if you're not willing to help them and be by their side and support them and try to understand yourself what it is that they're going through, do not get involved in it, because what you are doing is that you are taking advantage of someone who is suffering from a mental issue, right? And because, you know, maybe whether that person may have a good job or may look good to you or what have you, that's what you see. Okay, so you're not really interested in the scooter. A lot of scooter brigades tonight. A lot of the scooter brigades, I tell you. The scooter brigades, man. The scooter brigades. Right, and that's what happened, because again, and particularly with women will ignore when a man says, "Listen, I'm going through, you know, some issues right now," and you know, they will be like, "Oh, that's okay, that's fine, you know, what have you." As long as if he looks good, he's working, they'll ignore all of that stuff. And then when there's issue in the relationship, they will call him crazy. Trust me, I've had it happen to me. Okay. Well, if I'm crazy and I told you that I was going through some type of issues and you still deal with me, who's the crazy one? Okay? And again, not willing to even understand, then you just give support. Who's the crazy one? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.